In the vast and complex creation of Allah, there exists a world beyond what the human eye can perceive. A realm veiled from our senses, yet existing all around us. This is the world of the Jinn. They're definitely not just superstitions. They're definitely not just stories. They are real. In the Quran, Allah says, "And He created the Jinn from a smokeless flame of fire." Unlike humans, who were created from clay, the Jinn were created from fire, smokeless and invisible, yet powerful and fast. They live in a parallel realm, interacting with our world in ways we do not always understand. The Jinn, like us, have free will. They are born, they live, and they die. Some are righteous, others are rebellious. Some believe in Allah, while others follow the path of Iblis, the one who refused to bow to Adam. And although they are invisible to us, their influence can be felt, sometimes through whispers of doubt, strange disturbances, or even unexpected encounters. But their world, like ours, is governed by divine order. Throughout Islamic history, there have been many fascinating accounts of Jinn interacting with humans, moments where the veil was lifted just enough to reveal their presence. One such encounter is mentioned in the Quran itself. When Prophet Muhammad recited the Quran one night, a group of Jinn heard it and were moved. They returned to their kind, saying, "Indeed, we have heard a wondrous Quran. It guides to the right course, and we have believed in it." These were righteous Jinn who embraced Islam, and their story was recorded in divine revelation, showing us that belief transcends the visible world. But not all Jinn are righteous. The Quran and Hadith describe different types. Some dwell in ruins and desolate places. Others travel constantly, and some take the form of animals, like snakes and black dogs. The Prophet said, "The Jinn are of three types. One type that flies through the air, one that comes as snakes and dogs, and one that stays in places and then moves on. There are also the shayateen, the devils among the Jinn, who follow Iblis and seek to mislead humans." Allah says, "Indeed, He sees you, He and His tribe, from where you do not see them." These Jinn whisper evil suggestions, exploit our weaknesses, and attempt to lead us astray. But they only have as much power as we give them. With the remembrance of Allah, they are rendered powerless. The Prophet told us that each person is assigned a companion from the Jinn, a Qareen, who whispers and tempts them throughout their life. But he also said, "Allah helped me against him, and he became Muslim, so he only tells me to do good." This teaches us a profound lesson. With sincere faith, we can overpower even the unseen forces that try to influence us. Throughout time, there have been accounts of Jinn seeking knowledge from scholars, or even attempting to deceive them. Some sought help from prophets, while others tried to challenge them, only to be defeated by divine command. From Prophet Suleiman's story, we learn that he was given authority over the Jinn. They worked for him, built grand structures, and even dived into the seas, but they feared his power, a power given by Allah alone. One particular verse stands out, "And among the Jinn were those who worked under him by the permission of his Lord." It shows us that Jinn, despite their power, are still subject to Allah's command. But these stories are not just tales of wonder, they carry deep lessons. First, we are reminded that protection comes only from Allah. The Prophet taught us to recite Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas, the Awwid Hotain, to seek refuge from the evil of the unseen. Second, these encounters teach us humility. We do not know everything. There is a world around us that we cannot see, and yet it exists. Third, we learn that jinn, like humans, are tested. They too must choose between guidance and misguidance, obedience and rebellion. In many cultures, the concept of jinn is surrounded by fear and superstition, but Islam teaches us balance. We acknowledge their existence, but we do not obsess. We seek protection, but we do not fall into paranoia. We trust in Allah, and that is enough. Belief in the jinn can have psychological effects, fear, anxiety, and sometimes even hallucinations, especially when paired with weak faith or cultural exaggeration. Islam grounds this belief with knowledge, giving us clarity instead of confusion. In the end, the world of the jinn is one of mystery, but also of meaning. They are part of Allah's creation, tested as we are, living lives that mirror our own in unseen ways. As Allah says, "I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." So remember, their world is hidden, but it is not unknown. Their influence can be dangerous, but it is never greater than Allah's mercy. Recite, reflect, remember, and seek protection in the one who sees all, knows all, and protects those who trust in him. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts below. Have you ever felt something unseen? Until next time, stay protected, stay informed, and stay in the light.